So we're gonna start at 14 seconds.
We never relax.
We'll start at 14 seconds. Right here.
You did? I don't rightly recollect saying. I'm saying that from now on, that black is your responsibility. If he acts up in any way, I'll hold you responsible. You take my meaning, Fiddler.
So check this out. The master said, Kunta Kinte gonna be your responsibility to get him in shape. Think about today when you get on the job. That CEO come to your lead person and be like, look, you got about a month to get him in shape. Know our culture in this office. Know how we do things. I don't want to see no problems. I don't want to see no problems. He talking about that, that black righteous stuff, that, black power or whatever he talking, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Hey, you the lead person on this. Get him right, and both of y'all will be straight. You make your money, he make his money, both of y'all be straight. That's how you understand what these movies and things, how they talk in real time, and how King Solomon said nothing is new under the sun. Just because we're not legally in slavery doesn't mean that we're still not in bondage. You feel what I'm saying? Mentally, we in bondage. When the chains came off, they made sure that we was mentally gonna stay in bondage. You feel what I'm saying?
You mean I guess to turn this here Guinea man into a proper field hand? Is that what you're talking about? A proper field hand who speaks and understands the king's English and does exactly as he's told. As a matter of fact, I'll give you 6 months until my birthday for you to accomplish that. Oh, Master Reynolds, I don't quite know how to thank you.
So you like this is a job because I'm good. Feel like I'm good. I done solidified my position in this company. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm eating good, I'm making enough money, I'm straight. So you telling me you want me to get this dude who ain't proving himself how to play the game, to turn him from, a righteous brother into what we do around here. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, I hope he don't mess up what good thing that I got.
Know how to make my days happy.
Now let me go to.
Yes, sir. Your pleasure for sure. Do as I say, Fiddler. All the thanks I expect from any of my niggas. I love you, Master Reynolds. Well,
I'm gonna skip to 155 so y'all can see how Fiddler is talking to his own brother. It ain't Kunta Kinte fault that Fiddler, he don't know what real freedom is. Kunta Kinte know real freedom. That's why he bucking up. When you read the scriptures, Ecclesiastes 7:7 say oppression makes a wise man mad. When you read the scriptures and see exactly what we were given before we came over here, before we had to live the way we live, you feel what I'm saying? You start to realize $1 million, it ain't worth. You get what I'm saying? I mean, just think for a second. When you really read, that's why they say if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book, because everything that we had, everything we was capable of, they hide it so that we won't ever get back to it and never feel like you missing anything. I remember this one song that me and my partner had back in the day. We said, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Then it said, but how could I miss it if it was something I never had? For real. You feel what I'm saying? And that is true, because how could you miss something if it was something you never had? You don't know what real freedom feels like. We walk around calling each other king and stuff like that. You don't know what a real king feel like. They do. Esau do. They know what a real king feel like, but they don't want you to get that feeling. So look at how they tell Fiddler, get this brother adapted to the company. Make sure he eat good, clean himself up right, and don't make him, feel any kind of power. You know what I'm saying? Make him understand he is Toby. He is not Kunta Kinte. Erase that toughness, that grit in him. Erase that and let him know, he will get this whip. You feel what I'm saying? Watch this.
First lesson. You Toby and I's Fiddler. And I'll rip your black hide if you don't do what I say.
He like, you ain't finna mess up my position in this company, boy.
You don't know where you're going. You don't know about hoeing no tobacco.
Like I said, take that to today's time.
Don't know how to talk even. Get on up in there. No. And you on a wagon. This is a wagon. You say Wagon. You say, wagon. Wagon. Good, Jenny man. Now, Master give you a new name, too. Master say, your name, Tobin.
He like, I want to give you a new name too, so you can forget all about that freedom stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your name is what Master tells you your name is. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever your last name is today, that's what you carry around. You feel what I'm saying? Forget all that freedom stuff. Forget all that freedom fighting stuff. You know what I'm
saying? That's who you is, yeah? Toby.
Now watch what Kunta Kinte say.
Fiddler. Because I plays for the Christmas and the Jubilee. Sarah's fiddler, that's me. And you say, Toby. Kunta Kinte.
He said, nah, brother, you gotta understand. He like, Kunta Kinte. He like, if I could say my name, maybe you can understand so we can get up out of here. But Fiddler ain't hearing. His spirit sleep. He like, I ain't hearing that Kunta Kinte stuff. Bruh, I'm telling you, your name is Toby. Fiddler is asleep. He like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be straight if you bow down to this Toby. You know what I'm saying? He like, Kunta Kinte, like, man, I just came from freedom, bro. I'm trying to tell you, my name is Kunta Kinte. If you could just remember, bro, and help me to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what's going on, you know, when we teaching people about the truth. That is what's going on. They're like, hey, you gonna mess up a good thing I got. Even when we teaching on the streets, we see it. You know, brothers might stop and listen. Other brothers, they might be like, look, man, I got this Mercedes Benz, man. I'm good, bro. I ain't got